So I'm going to talk a few minutes about the first time I met a woman because a girl lied. I believe I was in the third grade. The other girl was in the second grade. This is the last person we picked up, and I was the only one that had a seat left on the bus. So I let her sit down. And she basically snuggled up to me with like, well, maybe not that old, maybe probably 90, 80s. I think in her 90s. Anyway, because I think she was in her seven. I think she was 73 then. Anyway, yeah, she'd have to be. She said, "Oh, you knew you were going to have to be paddled. That's why you had all these papers in your pockets." I said, "No, my brother needed my backpack. I have two brothers. We only have one backpack for the three of us. My mother wanted me to give the book bag to him to use for books for that day." Well, anyway, she took the papers out, several in my back pockets because I had permission slips for something and my homework all folded up, which came on worksheets. Anyway, she paddled me with a long wooden paddle with holes in it. The sick that it hurt. I called my mother, went out front. She came. She came up there. She drove, slid the car sideways, slid the car sideways, bent, and it was blocking the outside doors. There was two sets of doors, and she had to roll down the window. She grabbed a long black steel heavy duty umbrella and climbed out the window, climbed over the hood, tried to force the door open, couldn't, had to go back in the car, back it up a little, other pole, which there was only four. So one's broken and two's bent at this point, and the car's kind of caddy pointing her at the door. Anyway, she crawled back out the window, had enough room to go through the door, went to the second door, saw me sitting there, asked the girl that was already on the phone with the police, or actually, she said, "I'm going to call the police. You need to leave." And I think my mother threw the phone in the floor anyway. I said, my mother says, is this her? And I said, no, she's back there. The woman's like, you can't go back there. She went back there. She says, did you paddle my son? The woman says, yes. The first thing she did is whack like a baseball bat, broke her nose with the umbrella, started beating her and said, I told you never hit my children. You have a letter on file. You should have called me or her father. And the woman's screaming and bleeding under the desk. And she basically beats her several times until the umbrella falls apart. Comes out, sits to me. The woman's on the phone with the police. She says, well, I'll just wait here for the police. The police came. They had to move. She left the keys in the car. They had to move the car back. I think the guy hit the fourth pole. One of the two cops that showed up. Anyway, they arrested her. We went to court. I told the judge. He had me on the stand. Said the same thing I said to you. And he asked